Boom shakalaka, proof we got wicked off once again, plus why this inverse head and shoulders right here could likely send Bitcoin price to $64,000, and how Bitcoin is playing out exactly like 2011, 2013 double top, plus how to be a part owner of the Denver Broncos. You'll definitely want to stay tuned. What's up everyone, Randall here from Crypto Love. Today's video we are covering a lot. We are talking about Bitcoin, how the price could head up to $64,000, plus why it's repeating 2011, 2013, and how to own the Denver Broncos. Before we get into it, guys, make sure to like, subscribe, click the notification bell. Also come join us over on Twitter at the Crypto Love. Now, today, fear at 26, pretty much identical to yesterday, hovering in the same exact area for the past week to even month. Now, the overall market down 3% today. Bitcoin 38,654, Ethereum 27.15, BNB 367, XRP 73 cents, Cardano 86 cents, Solana $87, Terra Luna $73, and Avalanche $78. And if you want to know the top coins to buy today, based on artificial intelligence, machine learning, over 80 different indicators to pick out the top coins today on FTX Exchange, one of the top gaining exchanges out there, well, those coins would be Pax Gold, Tether Gold, Ethereum, Celsius Network, and Cream. So you'll definitely want to check out those. And if you want to check out token metrics for yourself, there is a discounted link down in the description. Now, this chart here from On-Chain College showing how we did in fact get wicked off once again. The pattern repeated pretty much identically what happened in summer 2021. Basically some market manipulation causing the price to come down. Now it appears like we have found the bottom, because once we had this signal right down here, well, that pretty much was the bottom, and that would be the most recent low we saw recently. However, if we take a look here, this chart from Trading Shot saying, hey, looks like on the 4-hour candles, we have a left shoulder, a head, a right shoulder, forming an inverse head and shoulders. If the price dips back down and then comes back up to roughly this level at around $39,000 to $40,000, well, then we would have an inverse head and shoulders, making the price likely to pump to about $44,500. Now, why is that important? Well, if we take a look on a grander scale, this is daily candles here, and we take a look at this, well, I'll just draw it for you. We have a double bottom forming. Bottom one, bottom two, confirmation point. Guess what? If we get to $44,000, we'll have broken out of this downtrend that Bitcoin has been in for quite a while, getting very close to the confirmation point here of this double bottom at $45,000. But if it makes it, if this is an inverse head and shoulders, and it fulfills that to where it breaks out to $44,500, we'll be outside of this long-term downtrend we've been in since November, making it likely that Bitcoin price could break to this $45,000 confirmation point right here. And if it does that, there's a 97% chance it'll go up. How much? Oh, 40%. And where would that put us? Right up here, if we just draw it on out there, right at $64,000. That could be heading up absolutely huge for Bitcoin if we are to break to that upside. Now, that being said, there are some very bullish charts for Bitcoin recently. This is TechDev taking a look at Bitcoin structure right now, comparing it with 2011, 2013. The structure side by side looks pretty similar. We have a big peak here, we have kind of going down through the middle, and then we have a littler peak and then a big peak again. Now, this actual setup is longer corrections than the every 4-year cycles we've been looking at previously, but when you take a look at it, pretty much the same thing. So the peak comes up to the 0.702 fib, and then we have a little drop down back up to the 1.618 fib, down to the 1.172, and then again support on the 1.272. All the things that this has done pretty much identically, except for that blow off top. And if we take a look, the 76.39 log curve, the first peak broke through that, which would actually be the 2017-2018 peak, but it wasn't until later on when the next peak breaks through it. And if we were to break through that, that would be in the hundreds of thousands of dollars area. Because if we take a look at this chart again, bigger picture, this is macro impulses, not 4-year cycles. This is just basically the second Bitcoin cycle going on. We could see the same exact fib drawdowns we've seen previously, and he just highlights them in color so you can see them a bit more easily. But we're basically just in the 0.618 drawdown. We haven't had that higher peak and then higher drawdown from that area. And to give you an idea of where potentially Bitcoin price could be heading, depending upon when this actually happens, because that's the one thing these charts can't predict is exactly when it could happen. But let's say it happens by the end of this year. Well, if it does, that could put us about $250,000 Bitcoin. But if it takes longer, because we're talking about lengthening cycles, if that were to happen, we could have a $500,000 Bitcoin by when? Oh, say like 2024. So that's pretty incredible. Now, that's not all the news, because just recently, crypto enthusiasts are forming a DAO to buy the Denver Broncos. So apparently you can buy the Denver Broncos for $4 billion. There's a former Cisco, he was a lawyer for Cisco departments, their legal department, and he put together a DAO that basically people can buy the Denver Broncos. So if enough people invest in this, if you're interested, you can head over to buythebroncos.com, but potentially you could be a part owner of the Denver Broncos football team. The Green Bay Packers are the only other team who are owned by a cooperative. So that is all for the news today. I figured, hey, that's some football news on a Sunday. Hopefully you can enjoy that, because football's over and now we just have to cry ourselves to sleep. If you did enjoy that, make sure to like, subscribe, click the notification bell. Also check out Token Metrics, discounted link down in the description. I will catch you guys later. Have a good one. Peace.